Hello everybody and welcome to JSmith takes a quick look at Genix. This is a game developed by XPod Games, you can see on your screen. It is a arcade space shoot 'em up with added puzzle gameplay, so to speak. It's not really so much puzzle as it is maze type gameplay, which is still, it's okay and it works well for how this game presents itself. I'm going to preface this whole thing by saying I've enjoyed this game so far. I will recommend it right now. It is $4.49. You can find it on Distora in Indie City. It was released September 26, 2012. Basically, the story thus far is the year is 2042 and the alien army has invaded Earth. Also, the Earth looks weird. Also, everything's flat. Also, who gives a shit? I'm having a lot of fun. So right now, I've played probably the first 19 levels or so. I started anew because I wanted to see if I hit new game it would save at least because I liked the opening cinematics so much that I wanted to have it part of my video, but I also wanted to have plenty of gameplay and I didn't want to go through the whole game again. Unfortunately, I can't show you the new game screen right now because I want to show you the gameplay first, and I'll come back to that later. But I'll show it at the end. Don't worry. So let's continue on. I will start at the first level just to kind of show you guys a little bit of what this game is all about. So we start up Genix, and you can see we play as this little spaceship type guy. I have weapons, which is this is the rapid pulverizer. I also have a plasma cannon, and I also have a laser. When you first start out the game, I only have the rapid pulverizer and the plasma cannon because I played the game a little bit thus far. But originally when you start, you only have access to this laser beam, which is kind of like the dinky weapon of the game, but that's kind of pretty much how you start anyways. So we're going to use that for now. I'm using my Xbox 360 controller to maneuver. I'm using my right trigger to shoot, and I'm using my left analog stick to move, my right analog stick to aim and kind of make the world circle around me because, hell, this game is all about me. So instead of making my ship move, I make the whole damn world move because that's the way that this developer wanted to make it. Neat thing about this game, if I want to change my camera angle, I can do such. I can make it go down like this, where I can't see anything, or I can make it go up super high, and that kind of gives me a bird's eye perspective of what the whole lay of the land is kind of all about. I'm not a big fan of, this. It really makes me almost nauseous because what it does is it centers the whole screen around you, and I don't want it so much like that. I mean, I know it's all about me, but let's bring this back down to about eye level, or what I consider a good, over-the-shoulder camera perspective. Obviously, ships don't have shoulders, but if they did, I would like to think that the camera is over it right now. So we will continue on finding all these neat enemies to shoot, murder, and kill. I have a power-up right here. This particular power-up, there's a few in the game. This one is for health. So I picked that up. My health gets plus 20, which will bring me up to full speed. One thing about this game's controls is when you kind of get pressed up, you can get stuck on the walls fairly easy, which I guess isn't too bad because I wouldn't expect you to kind of glide along the walls without any hindrance. There should be something that happens, whether it should be damage, which it is not, or get stuck against the walls and kind of leave yourself susceptible to getting stuck and eventually murdered by a group of enemy. Neither here nor there. Took me 2 minutes 36 seconds to get around this silly thing. Killed 9 of 12 enemies. Not a problem. Let's continue on to level 12. Oh wait, no, I don't want to do that. Let's back out. It took me to the stage that I'm currently on. I don't want to go there yet, but we will eventually. So let's go to level 4. We're gonna skip a few ahead. Go to this one, hang out, and see what's going on at Bug Bait. So I'm going to use my rapid pulverizer. It helps me out more so than the dinky laser. One thing that I also neglected to mention is that this is the normal speed, right? But I also, with left bumper, have a boost. So that'll allow me to navigate a little bit faster The game gives you, it kind of offers you a choice in terms of how you want to approach the game. It is simple, well, in the beginning levels I should say, it's simple enough that you don't necessarily have to kill all the enemies or really kill any enemies, because you're able to avoid them with a certain ease. I don't want to say absolute ease, but a certain ease that you can get through the game with just avoiding the enemies. Later in the stages though, that becomes a huge problem and you actually have to fight enemies to get through. So it has a nice little bit of a learning curve, and so the first time that you play the game you're going to want to murder and kill everything in your way, but you don't necessarily have to. This is an example of a boss battle in this game, so it's not some big scary thing, although if you were two-dimensional it might be. But we're going to take quick care of this alien. And actually the bug bot, that is the boss that gives me the initial power to have this rapid pulverizer. So thank you for that, Mr. Boss. I killed you with the weapon that you gave me. You can suck on these nuts, 'cause I don't care. I'm going to continue on. I'm going to work my way over to the nice checker flag and grab that. Time taken, minute 44. Not too bad, not too bad. Again, it starts me off this level. Don't want to do that. We're going to do one more level before I get to the giant crawfish. Let's go to level... Let's go to level 9. I don't really remember what this level is, but I'm sure it'll probably be kind of a jerk. So, this is where the game starts to get, to that point where where you want to start conserving ammo, because if you spend all of your time killing all of the enemies in one level, all of your ammo is going to inevitably be depleted. And since I don't want that to happen, I'm going to be a little bit more conservative. As we can see here, there's a new enemy type. Kind of this little laser that hangs out on the edges of walls. And what he does is fire really quick successive shots at me in the form of blue laser beams, and happens to be the most annoying enemy of all time. So I will continue on. I'm going to blow up these little Super Meat Boy saws, grab the green card, and head for... do I want the health? I guess I need the health now, so I will grab that and continue on my journey to God knows where. To the finish line! Alright. Careful here. See what I mean about these blue lasers? He fires fast, and it's not impossible to kind of dodge it, but when you group them a lot together and compound them with a bunch of other enemies, it starts to become a huge issue for me for one reason or another. I guess I just missed that guy. I was on a pretty poor angle, I suppose. But let's continue. Kill that, and this guy. Okay, avoid. Oh, this one seems to be a little bit of a problem, so I will kill you. I said kill you, there we go. And I'll speed, grab the blue card, and continue on my merry journey into this direction. See what's in here? Absolutely nothing. I'm going to need a red card to continue further. So as soon as I get that, I will kill the last crawfish and move on. Okay. There's also a little bit of a bullet hell element to this game. I know it's kind of redundant saying that if it's, part shmup, but still, sometimes it gets a little hectic on the screen. Obviously, you can neglect that if you spend time killing everything, but I like to get all of my business done as fast and as efficient as possible. Maybe not with the most health possible, which would, I suppose, go against efficiency, but F it. I'm JSmith OTI, and I don't give a damn about anything anymore. Let's continue on into this finish line. Hooray for me. So next level, I am actually going to do level 12 giant crawfish. So let's do this up. This level's probably going to take me a little bit of time. I want to make sure, one, that I beat it. When I played this, getting up to this level, just prior to me recording this video, I died at the boss fight at the end of here, so I want to not have that happen again. I was really confused. I thought the blue laser went through, but that's just my mind playing tricks on me. I'm going to be a little bit more flippant with my rapid pulverizer. Actually, let's switch over to my laser. Little dinky laser. It's going to take me a little bit longer to kill all the enemies available, but that will actually leave me to save some of my ammo for the boss, which will be good for me, you, and everyone else in the universe, because we are saving Earth, which is nowhere to be seen. I don't understand how I'm saving Earth by not being close to Earth, or how I'm helping an alien invasion when I'm just looking at some nebula cloud in the background. Something doesn't add up here. No worries, we're gonna do whatever the hell that the game tells me to do, and I'm not gonna ask too many questions about that. So let's continue. Let's run through here. Okay, maybe not as fast as that. Kill tiny little crawfish. Kill some more up here. I'm gonna get up my rapid pulverizer. Sick of not using it. And take quicker work of those alien menace. So up here, grab some more extra ammo for my pulverizer. Good thing to have, always. Cut through the saws, grab the key card, and continue my journey on. One thing that I failed to mention a little bit earlier. Why am I stuck here? I missed something. There is a way to control the background music. So I think it's right bumper. Yes, I can change the music as much as I please, which is kind of a nice thing to have. I always like that. I remember, it reminds me of my days playing Project Gotham for the original Xbox, and being able to control the radio, and that was always a good joy for me. And I like that kind of, openness, or I don't want to be stuck with listening to the same tune over and over, especially if I don't like it. So having the ability to switch out of that is a good thing to have. What I collected right there is something that you haven't seen in any of the previous levels, because I collected them all, which is a star. I'm not sure if they have any overarching reason to collect them outside just collecting, but there is one available in every level to collect, although I'm not sure a reason to do that or not. But whatever, I'm gonna do it because a lot of the time they're not in any hidden secret passages. They're mostly out in the open. You might have to go down a corridor that you don't necessarily would need to go down to complete the level, but it's a little out of the way, and if that's the only reason not to grab it, then F that. I'd rather do it up anyways, because it gives me a little bit something extra to do. Not that the game really needs it. I want to reiterate again that the game, this one right here that I'm playing, is $4.49, which is, I really think is a good deal for, there's not much going on seemingly, but for $4.49, I've definitely had my share of good fun. This is the second time that I've been, running through the game, and I haven't had much of a complaint about it for that. So I'm gonna make work of this boss. Hopefully I won't die like I did last time on him. My health meter is indicating otherwise, but let's see if I can just create a way that I can rotate around this bad boy and see what I can do with avoiding all the projectiles that he's firing at me. So this seems like a pretty good way to deal with him. Unfortunately, it might be a little cheesy, but I don't care. I'm going to murder the giant clawfish. I think I've been saying crawfish the whole time, but that's okay. I don't mind that. So make work of the smaller clawfish here. You haven't seen the clawfish in action, but if they get you, they can grab you with their little claw pincher things, which is not a fun thing to have. So, time taken, a little bit over 4 minutes. I think that's about it. I mean, this game, it has really nice, tight controls. I love the retro kind of neon graphics that it has. The background, although it's basic, but I'd rather have, something colorful to look at in the background that is not so 8-bit arcadey. It kind of gives you a nice juxtaposition of what the game play, or what the foreground is all about. So I really do want to say good job to the developers for making this. Xpod, you guys made a pretty damn good game that I wholly recommend for picking up. You can find it on Desora and Indie City. I haven't seen a page on it for Steam Greenlight, which is kind of unfortunate because I think that this game could be on there, especially since I've seen some pretty shitty games on Greenlight that are worse than this. So I would rather see this on there than anything else. Or, well, that's not completely true. Than some other games, I should say. So, that death is going to be bringing me to the end of the game, which will bring us, well, the end of this video, which will bring us back to the beginning, because I would be seriously sad if you guys didn't see this opening cinematic, if you want to call it that. But let's check out the statistics, see what I've got going on. Complete, yes, I completed it and it took my time. Oh, okay, so fairly basic. You can see the kills at the end, or you can see all this information at the end of every level anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Level 11, I should go back and get 69. I have 69 kills, but that'll be at some other time. For now, I'm gonna click new game, and we're gonna check this cinematic. It is the year 2024, and terror has struck planet Earth. The alien invaders came for our natural resources, and will stop at nothing to get them. Look at these sweet graphics, man. Check this out. Someone made it on, like, crayon paper. Try as our planet's defenses might, far so thousands of soldiers have fought and died by the hands of their cloaked, technologically advanced alien menace. I didn't read it, because I just made things. Many people on Earth have lost their lives due to the attack. Look at this guy. Oh, man. This guy, he's ready to pilot his ass off and destroy the alien menace one day at a time. You are the only experienced pilot we have left, so it's now up to you to rid us of this alien menace once and for all. Good luck, soldier. Fuck periods at the end. We don't need them. The soldier's gonna take on everyone with his, I don't know, one lone spaceship. So that's that. That is Genix, or GenX. Good game. Really do. I do recommend this game if you have the opportunity to check that out, and if you have $5 with 50 cents to spare, definitely I do recommend it. Fun game, good times. Really nothing too bad to say about it. I mean, there's not too much depth to it, but I don't think it's a game that really needs depth. It relies on just fun, really. It's a fun little game. If you like shoot 'em ups, if you like maybe little puzzle maze games, I recommend it. Anyways, yeah, let me know what you guys think about the game. Hope you enjoyed the video. I think I'm gonna keep the I know I mentioned in the last quick look that I was thinking about renaming the quick look series. I think my renaming is just going to be, instead of quick look, it's just going to be JSmith takes a quick look at, or JSmith's quick look at. That way it kind of maintains the same identity that I wanted to keep, or wanted to have in the very beginning, and also don't have to worry about infringing on or stepping on anyone's toes. So JSmith's QLA, I think it's here to stay. Although it would be funny to say JSmith 69's GenX. Not gonna happen. Sorry, all the commenters that suggested that. It's still funny to think about. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me for now. Take care. Thank you guys very much for watching. Leave me some comments, feedback as always. And yeah, hit me up on Twitter if you are bored and lonely. It's JSmith_OTI. I'll see you guys later. Take care.